Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 169, and today is my weekly meal plan episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. If there is something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it's professional counseling done securely online. There is a broad range of expertise available, which may not be available to you locally. The service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/Lola, that's better HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Lola's Frugal Life listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Lola. Hi everyone, welcome back to my weekly meal planning episode. If you're new, each week I just share with you what's on my meal plan for the upcoming week. I will let you know where the recipes can be found for anything that does have a recipe, and I will also post the recipes to my Facebook page, or they have already been posted there if they're recipes we've done before. There is a lot of repetitiveness in this meal plan over the course of time because I do rotate meals fairly frequently. These are the recipes that we eat, and I like to keep things simple, and I do add in new recipes once in a while, but you'll definitely notice there's some rotation to it. For example, every other Monday we do hamburgers. Every Tuesday is some type of either taco or chipotle or something like that type meal. So it definitely rotates. Meals rotate definitely frequently. And then this meal plan runs from Saturday through the following Friday. It comes out every Wednesday, and that's the way it works. It's dinners only. Every once in a while I'll plan for a breakfast or a lunch, but pretty much it's just dinners. I don't really plan breakfast or lunch because we just eat, the typical breakfast type things, cereal or eggs or whatever, and then lunches we usually either do leftovers or sandwiches or some kind of frozen food or whatever like that. I do want to point out that I feel like sometimes my meal plan might not be as much of a good variety as it should as far as day to day, and I just found that I was stressing out over this last night because I noticed that when I planned my meals, I had one night shells and cheese, and then the next night I was making as a side dish was shells and cheese, and then the next night I had Instant Pot mac and cheese as a side dish. Or maybe I had another time I had baked chicken nuggets one night and then like another baked Italian chicken the next night. And I'm like, well, it's basically the same thing. So you might find that happens sometimes. I've decided I can't stress out over that because if we eat something similar 2 nights in a row, oh well. I try to make it a good variety, but if you do find anything like that, I apologize. This isn't necessarily for you to follow exactly. Of course, if you want to, that would be fine. But I think it's also just motivating too, just to hear it. Maybe there might be a recipe or two you might want to add to your meal plan, or maybe it'll just kind of motivate you to get your meal plan down. I think meal planning is really important because it saves you money. It wastes less food if you're buying things only that you need to make the meals that you're going to make. And then it also just saves you time and stress in trying to figure out what's for dinner tonight. So this meal plan starts on Saturday, March 6th. And for Saturday, we are going to be doing the air fryer whole chicken, which is from bellathekitchen.com, BELLE of the kitchen. It's really just a very simple recipe. It just tells you basically how to make the whole chicken in the air fryer. So obviously, you'd have to buy a chicken size that would fit in your air fryer if you have an air fryer. And if you don't, of course, you could just roast the chicken in the oven. On the side with that, I'm doing cauliflower au gratin, which is from allrecipes.com. And it's like a baked cauliflower dish. It has sour cream, cheddar cheese, butter, that type of thing, and panko breadcrumbs on the top. It's really good. I haven't made it in a while. And then on the side, we are doing also with that carrot fries with ketchup ranch, which is from foodnetwork.com. I've never made the ranch dip that goes with it, although it does sound good. I just have never done it. I mostly just use this to do the carrot fries. So carrot fries they're kind of similar like sweet potato fries. You cut up carrots into like little wedges, and these ones are made in the air fryer, but actually no, this recipe is actually made to bake in the oven, but I cook them in the air fryer. Either way, they come out really good as a side dish, and it's a good way to get carrots in if you don't really like to eat them in a different way. They kind of, like I said, I think I might have just said this already, but they come out sort of like a sweet potato fry. So then for Sunday, we are doing Chef John's Italian meatballs, which is from allrecipes.com. This is a quick, easy way to make meatballs that are baked in the oven, and I think they come out really good. I'm also just doing spaghetti with that, and I'm also making best marinara sauce yet, which is also from allrecipes.com. I really like this recipe. It's a really quick sauce. But it comes out really good, and I don't know if it's like the white wine that's added to it. It's just cooking wine, of course, but I guess you could use regular white wine too. It actually calls for regular white wine. I use the cooking wine, but I don't know if it's that, but it just kind of gives it a really good flavor for a really quick sauce that you don't have to cook for a really long time. It'll actually only calls to simmer for 30 minutes, but I think it's good for like a quick sauce for like pasta and meatballs if you don't have all day to let a sauce simmer. So that's Sunday. Monday, we are doing ribeye steak. I don't have a recipe for this, but I often buy the ribeye because I don't really know how to cook steaks. Actually, it's something I might have to like learn a little bit more about at some point. But the ribeye steak has enough fat in it that always seems to taste really good whenever I make it. And I don't have a specific recipe. I just put it in a Ziploc bag with some Montreal steak seasoning and olive oil and red wine vinegar. And then I just broil it, in the oven under the broiler. And on the side with that, we're doing peas and pasta, which is from weelicious.com, W-E-E, licious. And that is really a simple recipe. It's pretty much just pasta with peas and like some Parmesan cheese and olive oil. It makes a good side dish though. And then we're also just going to do a bagged salad on the side. That is just like, when I call it a bag salad, it's just like one of those salads that comes in a bag at the store, and it has the dressing and some toppings in it. So we'll do that on the side with that. Tuesday, we are doing tacos. No recipe for this, but it's pretty much just taco shells. I do hard shells, soft shells. I cook the taco meat with some seasoning, and then just put out all your sides that you like. We put out cheese, sour cream, avocado, taco sauce, lettuce, tomato, all that kind of stuff. And then for my one daughter who doesn't eat meat, I either will do like some refried beans she can use for filling, or I'm doing this week Instant Pot Lentil Tacos, which is from Taste Better from Scratch, and it's just a vegetarian lentil taco filling. But I actually don't have to make that this week because it makes a pretty good amount. So what I did last time I made it is I froze the rest in like 2 different portions. So for hers, I'll just be able to defrost that and then just reheat the lentil taco filling for her to use. Then Wednesday we're doing fried flounder. No recipe again for this. I just buy the frozen flounder from BJ's, and I just bread it with egg and breadcrumb and fry it. I do have a tip that if you get the oil hotter before you fry it, it makes it a lot easier. I don't know if you've ever had that problem where a fish just kind of like starts to fall apart when you fry it. I noticed, my husband made it one day. He was making himself some for lunch, and I guess he was following a recipe, and it told you to get the oil up to this certain temperature, which was pretty hot. And he said it cooked a lot better, so I started doing it that way, and it definitely does. The breadcrumbs get like crispy quicker, so it kind of holds it all together, and it definitely makes it much easier to cook. And then with that, I'm just going to do some rice, just like a boxed rice I usually have something on hand, like a rice-a-roni type, flavored rice that you could just like make in the microwave. And then a salad with that also. But for this one, I'm just going to do like a salad that I make myself with whatever I have. Some lettuce, maybe some carrots. I usually put out like some almonds and some croutons and dressing and whatever I happen to have. We'll just make a salad for that. Thursday, we're doing breakfast for dinner. So we are going to do scrambled eggs, turkey bacon in the oven, which is from brendid.com, brendid.com. It's really no recipe. It just tells you how to bake the turkey bacon in the oven. You could do it with regular bacon too. Of course, it's exactly the same way. I love making the bacon in the oven now. I used to always make it in the frying pan for years, but now that I started making it in the oven, it's so much easier and it comes out really good. And then we're also going to be doing slow cooker cheesy bacon ranch potatoes from damndelicious.net. I don't actually put the bacon in those though. I do the turkey bacon on the side anyway. So I probably would put the bacon in, but my one daughter, like I said, doesn't eat meat. So that way she can have the potatoes also, and she'll have the eggs. And then anyone else who wants the bacon will have that on the side. And then the last meal of the week is Friday. The last meal on the meal plan for the week is Friday. And for Friday, we are doing tender Italian baked chicken, which is from allrecipes.com. It's just a basic breaded, baked, boneless chicken breast. I'm going to do tortellini on the side with that, probably just with butter. And then, again, just a salad with whatever, like lettuce, vegetables, maybe cucumbers, whatever I have in the fridge for Friday. So that's it for this week's meal plan. If this was helpful or you like this episode, don't forget to subscribe. You can reach me with any suggestions or anything, questions or anything like that at facebook.com/LolaSFrugalLife. You can also join our private listeners group if you're interested in doing that at facebook.com/groups/LolaSFrugalLife. You can also email me at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. No apostrophe in any of those. And if you would like to leave me a rating or review, I really, really appreciate it. It's supposed to really help the show be found in search results, so it'd be really helpful to me if you wouldn't mind doing that. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.